Guys, welcome to another video. Even though in this video we're filming it actually live. So I'm going to have a few comments on there. I'm going to get a few comments as we're working. But we had the Xmaxx out today and we completely got it submerged into water. And if you care about your Xmaxx, care about your RC cars, if you get them too wet, you should strip the whole car down, dry it all out, rebuild it after every time you get it wet. So I'm going to take the whole Xmaxx to bits. We're going to clean all the parts and we're going to lay the whole Xmaxx down, taken apart. We're not going to rebuild it today. We're just going to strip it down because I haven't got time to completely rebuild it now. But we do need to take it apart because otherwise all the bearings are going to seize up, the gears are going to seize up, the motor's going to seize up. It's going to just be, I might as well just chuck it away. So first of all, we're going to take it outside. We're going to get the tap on. We're going to hose it down and squeeze through it. Hose it down, we've got all sand and dirt and stuff on it. So we get all that off of it first. And then we'll start ripping it apart. There we go. Get that water on there. Lovely jubbly. Lovely jubbly. That's been bogging, not bashing. It has been bogging. It has been bogging away, that thing. Alright, so we come out here and we're just going to hose it down. Right, I'm just going to dock you down here for a minute. We're going to get some comments in a minute. Oh man, this thing's a mess. Right, I can start off hosing him. I should have really hosed it while it's still wet. It's dried a bit now. Come on, oh. I suppose we do the body and wheel separately a different day when we get the worst of it off. The thing weighs like double the weight now, all the tyres are filled up with water. What a mess. What a mess. Wow. Oh, get those lipos out of there. Bear with me, guys. We'll get to the comments in a sec. We'll get the worst of this off and we'll get it in. We'll start tearing it down. And get all the mud and the sand off of it, because the more dirt I get off of it now, the nicer it's going to be to work on. Oh, come off. Get these wheels off, get it a bit more of a hose in and we'll get it in. We'll get all of that sand off of it off. It's horrible working on RCs that are covered in sand. Horrible job. All tyres don't want to come off. Oh, Jesus. God. They don't want to come off. Jesus. We're in a bit of a rush, guys, because we're going to go out in the car park and do some drifting in a bit. And Vinny and ASD are waiting for me to get done, so I've got to try and get it apart as quick as possible. So I can't really prioritise on comments. I've got to prioritise on getting this thing torn apart. But I will get some comments as we go along. Oh, come on, wheels, come off. Loads of sand on here. Got to get all that off. Jesus. Oh, come on. Come off. Oh, come on. Jesus. Oh, for God's sake. Ah. Jesus. Come on, come off. Jesus. Come on. Right, off. I wish we wouldn't have gone in the water now, guys. Every time you go in, it's like so much work. Hours and hours and hours of work. Probably be more cost effective just to chuck it away and buy a new one. By the way, if you get bored of this stream, guys, I don't blame you. If you want to watch me get a rage, which you're probably going to get today, I'm trying to rush to get this thing ripped apart. If you want to see a rage, you might get one. Get it there now. I'm going to get it in a sec. It's not tearing into it. But it kind of needs a new rebuild anyway. I've been threatening to rebuild this for the past God knows how many months. So it's about time we really do it. It needs a whole load of new bearings in there and other stuff. You make it nice again. And I think that's most of it off. A bit dark out here to see. Right, I'll be with you in a sec, guys. Don't worry, hold tight. I'll be there in a sec. So there, I'll turn the tap off. That's all the water that's still coming out of it. Alright, who we got in the house? Someone said they can't wait for the 200 mile an hour RC car. Yes, I can't wait. Richard, how are you, Kev? I'm good, thanks. How are you, mate? RC Blitz said me. Hey, Dave Turner in the house. How are you? Can you check out Ghoul RC? Someone said. Yeah. Someone said ready for the Goblin build. Yes, I'm just editing the video. So I'm not going to fly it in the first video. I was going to. I'm still waiting for live posts and stuff, so I'm just going to get the video out there and then we'll take it out in a different video. What Rover do you have? I've got a Land Rover Defender and a Rover 200. Traxxas Tough. Get Baja Ray. I've got it coming, dude. Got it coming. 2.0. I've got it ordered. Looks like you're peeing. Oh. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Don't pee on it, it's not that bad. Right, okay, let's come in. Let's come in. That's where I'm going to be working in here. It was a bit echoey than normal. This is the socket set I had to use to get the wheels off the Xmaxx. I didn't want to come off. Hopefully it's already made a plan today, because I'm not... Alright, I'm going to stick it here on the bench. I'm going to donk it down here. Then we're going to start wrenching. There's the Xmaxx sort of clean. Oh my god, it's completely drenched. Righto. Let's get some comments. Now that I've brought it in here, it still looks dirty, but it was so much worse before though. Right, let's get these comments on. Do you listen to music, Kev? Said Christian. Sometimes, not massively. A little bit. But basically, what we've got to do on this, we've got to get all the gears out and all the bearings out. I've got to try and do it in record time. I want to literally see if I can do it in like... Alright, trying to get these comments up. Hairdryer, quickest way to clean it. No! Hairdryer's not going to clean it, dude. Right, need to get a little screwdriver. Back in a sec. Right, I apologise in advance, guys, if this is a boring stream. But as I said, I've got to prioritise and focus on getting this thing teared down as quickly as possible. Because the lads are waiting for me to get it done so we can go out and do a little bit of drifting with infractions and stuff. Thomas says, how are you, Kev? I'm good. I'm good. How are you? Oh, these bearings are nasty. Oh. This is definitely due a rebuild. It's been due a rebuild for a very long time. Oof. These bearings are nasty. You gonna live stream the drifting later? Maybe. Maybe. I'm hoping I'm going to get this torn apart quick enough, because otherwise I might go to bed and give up on the idea. So if we go, yeah, I'll live stream it. But I've got to try and get this torn down as quick as possible, otherwise I might bail out. I just want to get the bearings out, get the bearings soaking, and have all the gears so they're not, and the motor apart. Next, get the shocks off. Get these shocks off of there. It's a bit dark in here as well. Putting this back together again is what's going to take the time. Ripping it down is not going to take too long. But I definitely know when it comes to putting it back together, that's what's going to take the time. When you get in your new land, someone says, I don't know, when something comes up, I'm looking every day, believe me. Every day I'm looking, but you know, it's not like buying a new RC car. When you're buying a bit of land, somewhere where you plan to live for the next, maybe forever, you got to get the perfect place. You can't rush into it. I'd rather wait a year and get the perfect place than to rush into something and get the wrong place. But I'm looking every single day. I'm looking, so pretty much as soon as something comes up, I'm going to jump on it. Well, I'm guessing all house prices are going to go down quite a lot. Ah, don't be a pig. Come on. Do your American accent. Wada. All the best Xmaxx tyres, someone says. I like stock. Myself, I like the stock tyres. More than happy with them. So people say, how do I remember where all the screws go and all the pins? Well, I kind of put all the screws and pins together where they come off. Right, so we've got the shocks off. We'll try and get this done in around an hour. But I've also got to clean the parts slightly as they come off. I've got a bucket down there, hot water, that I've got to give it all the scrub. Man, I regret going in that water now. I can't be bothered to do this now. I'm not in the mood. I want to go out and play. I don't want to wrench. But if I leave it, it's going to be just ruined. Can we get some more nitro? Yeah, there's going to be more nitro. I've got a nitrous kit as well that we're going to put on there. Ah, man, how's that going to come out of there? I need a mechanic, guys. I definitely need a mechanic to do all this. And an editor. And a cameraman. It's going to come soon. We're going to get the new property first. Trouble is, in this shop where I'm here, it's too small. So if I start hiring people here, they're all going to get in the way. So I need a bigger space. Where's the raminator? The raminator is just down here on the floor. Right, that's that shocks off. And next, we'll just remove the bulkheads, I think, front and rear. Probably motor out first, actually. Get the motor out of the way because you can't really... I don't know, maybe you can take the bulkhead off with the motor in, I can't remember actually. Careful, it's like having a laminator. Epic. I love it. I see the bearings still on the axle. Yeah, they come off sometimes. Bit of a pig. That is completely drenched in there. Matthew says, love the videos, Kev. Nice one, dude. Appreciate it. So what have you guys been up to? Someone said, what's your job? YouTuber mainly, and eBay. I've not had a proper job. The last time I had a job was about 12 years ago. Someone says, hello from California. Hello from Malaysia. Fixer, cameraman, editor, how much do you pay? No set amount, depends how good the person is. If someone's really good, I'll pay them really well. If someone hasn't got a clue what they're doing, well, I don't really want someone that hasn't got a clue what they're doing. I'd rather pay someone more and pay them good money and they know what they're doing. I don't want to have to train anybody really, to be honest. So I'll probably pay more than a normal job would, you know, like a normal editor. I'd rather pay on the higher end and have someone doing a good job than paying someone rock bottom and they do a lousy job. Hey, Lewis! Lewis said, thanks for a great day out. Thanks for coming out. So Lewis is the son of Vinny's boss. Why do you have gloves on? Because I want to keep my hands nice. Why do you think? I mean, why do you think I've got gloves on, dude? I mean, it doesn't make you any more manly just because you want to ruin your hands. A lot of people go, hey, you got gloves on. We're like, well, the condition of my skin and my health is more important than someone taking the mick. So, those of you that want to laugh at me for wearing gloves, you're more than welcome to ruin your own skin. When will you be going to Paddlesworth? I have no idea. No idea, dude. Hopefully soon. So what I'm doing here, I'm putting the screws back where they come out of. So look at that, look, all the screws are still on there. So when it comes to reassembly, it should make it a lot easier. Alright, oh, these have definitely got to come off, I think. Definitely need a mechanic. And if I hire a mechanic, he's got to be able to enter on everything, like monster truck, RC cars. Right, so next let's get the bulkheads off next. So see, in this pot here, I'm going to put all the screws that are for holding the bulkhead on. So in that way, when it comes to putting the bulkhead back together again, I've already got kind of an idea where they're going. What happened to your Sierra Cosworth? I sold it. Back in the day when I had that Cosworth, I had a load of bank loans, I was massively in debt. And when I lost my job, I couldn't afford to keep it, so I had to sell it. Those were the days. Employ Ian, yeah, maybe, possibly. I'm not really a massive fan of employing friends, because if you fall out over it, you lose a friend. So I'll try and stay away from employing friends, but if it works, then it's great. So maybe I would if Ian was up for it one day. What happened to the laminator? Nothing, still here. I've got all the bearings in the steering. Oh man. This motor kind of come out now. Oh, yeah, we can remove the motor. Yeah, someone says friends and family don't go well with money. Yes, I agree. I very much agree. It's better to keep business and pleasure separate. I've tried a few times doing business with friends and it's never worked, not once. The only time that it's worked is when I did it on my own. When's the next toy engine blowing up session? Oh, I don't know. I haven't actually got one planned, but I'm going to have to do one. I'll order one up. We're going to do a jet engine. I've got a jet engine upstairs. And Claire wants to get involved with that one, so we'll probably do that. Am I going to put a better motor in the Xmaxx? Oh, I don't know. I like the stock. The trouble is, when you make Xmaxxes too fast, they become unreliable and too heavy, and I just like them stock pretty much, really. Someone said, why are you tearing it down? Because we took it into the water and it got completely drenched. Right, let's get this motor taken apart, actually. I don't want to take the pinion off if I can help it. I only just put this together the other day. Now we've got to take it apart again. Yeah, right. Let's get those screws out of there. Someone says agreed, 2050 gearing. This is on 1750, but on a 1600 kV motor out of a 6S. Is Rustler 4x4 a good car? Someone said yes. Very good. When will we see the Armour Limitless driving? Oh, I don't know, dude. No set date, I'm afraid. I'm not rushing it. Happens when it happens. Oh, Dylan said he's about to buy an Xmaxx from eBay money. Nice one, dude. Oh, look at that. Completely full. That motor. Completely full. And I think we're going to have to remove that pinion, actually, to get that bearing out, unfortunately. Eric says, Kevin, my girl, say hi. Hello, Eric's girls. How are you? What are the new Ugga Dugga bits you've got? Ah, if you look on my last live stream, I'll put a link for them. Right, I'm going to rinse this quickly in water. So, see, there's a motor bearing. We've got to get this out. So I'm going to soak all the bearings in here. That's motor. We've got to get this bearing out of this side as well. See, if you wouldn't strip it down, you just leave it all in there, the whole thing's just going to seize up. Your motor's going to seize, all your bearings are going to seize. You might as well just chuck your Xmaxx away, it'll be finished. Nick says he's buying an Xmaxx because of me. Hey, you're going to love it, dude. Definitely my favourite RC car. I mean, the Raminator gives me the most fun, but it's a bit cumbersome. You know, it's not an everyday thing. So, as an everyday RC car, Xmaxx is king. Right, so this piece here now, I'm just going to give it a quick rinse in the water. So there's the Raminator there, look. Just give it a quick rinse in there, just to get nasty muddy water out of it. And that can dry. This stuff here can just sit there and dry. Then, oh, hold on, we haven't got the bearing out yet, have we? Come on, bearing out, you come. Right, bearing out, there we go, lovely. Oh, is there no screw in there? Never had a screw in there anyway. Right. I don't remember how it comes off now. Should just slide off. Or there's something else holding it still. There we go. Why do you have the 6S motor in there? It's faster. You put a 6S motor in there, it just wakes the whole truck up. Makes it so much faster. We know you keep putting in and taking out the same screw. Come on, come out. Why are you not coming out? Why are you not coming out? My fault. I've disconnect the steering. Please tell your opinions of Tamiya TT01. No idea, dude. I haven't got one. Right, that's that off. That off. Back one off. Rage loading. Not yet, dude. Not yet. Just trying to get it done as quickly as possible because 8S Steve and Vinny are waiting for me. If we're going to go out, we're going to give the infractions a blast. And I think Steve's going to bring along his son Mitchell because he's got a drift car and he wants to have a little play with that. Which do you think's better, nitro or electric? Well, when it comes to betterness, it's got to be electric, but sometimes nitro's more fun. Come on. Definitely need a mechanic for this, guys, 100%. 100%. It's definitely not an efficient use of time. I think it would be cheaper to chuck this away and get a new one, to be honest. Your servo is totally destroyed. Yeah, it doesn't matter though, because I'm going to put a new one in. Do you recommend Creighton EXP? Yes, epic car. When are we going to see more planes, helicopters and boats? Well, there's more coming up, but I don't know when. That's the thing about my channel and this hobby, it's a hobby to me. So I never plan stuff out, I'll just do it as I please. Lord says he's looking at my eBay courses, fancy doing it as a sideline. Yeah, you can do it as a sideline, dude. Many people just do an hour a day just to top up their normal wages. And then once you start making more money on that than you do your job, then you can consider maybe quitting if that's what you want to do. Or maybe you just want to make a bit of extra money. Right, I've got a 30-day refund guarantee on there, no questions asked, so you're more than welcome to give it a go. You've got 30 days to try it out, and if you don't like it, hit me up an email. So you want your money back, and that's it, you get your money back. Right, off. Your channel was intended for all your hobbies, if I remember. Yes, it is. Monster trucks, cars, everything. It's just in the past few years I've just kind of been wrapped up with mainly RC, which was never really the intention, but that's kind of like the way it went. Right, so this bit, I think I'm just going to take this cover off because I want to make sure that the ESC is not wet. I mean, not the ESC, the receiver. How many years have you been working on RC stuff? Oh, God, since I was like 10 years old. Oh, look at that, bone dry in there, almost. Well, not fully bone dry, but nearly. Right, so this we can put to the side now. I'm not going to bother working on this now. I'm going to carry on with that tomorrow. So next we're going to have to dig into these bulkheads and everything. Get this thing here off. Right, I need to get some more of these tubs. This one here is for bulkheads. Got to get a wriggle on now. Need more tools. Get the suspension arms off of here. Kevy's live, yes, I'm live, Jason, yes. What car do you prefer, your Rover or Lambo? The Rover. Lambo's obviously a cooler car, but it's not practical at all. It's not a daily usable thing. You can't get anything in it. Always got to worry when you park it somewhere that someone's going to scratch it. So, as a car, obviously the Rover's better, but for fun, Lambo. How is Andy the Landy running? Oh, good. Andy's going good. Andy the Landy's going epic. Andy the Landy's my favourite car that I've got, actually. When someone said about the Rover, I thought you meant the Roverghini. But no, Land Rover's epic. I love my Land Rover. It's slow, but just fun to drive. Kev, what 3D printer are you getting? Said Ferrari boy. Oh, I can't remember. I think they forgot to send it to me. The Banggood rep that said they were going to send it to me left, and I've got a new Banggood rep. Well, I don't think they left. I think they're still there, but I think I'll just change reps. They gave me a different rep, and they forgot about the printer. Never sent it to me, so I have to ask about it again. Kev should swap the engine in the Roverghini. All this stuff's all good and well, but it's just time. Every little project is more time and more time and more time. And there's so much stuff I want to do, I just haven't got the time. So I've got to employ some people to help me do it all. I can't do it all on my own anymore. It's just too much. Way too much. There's so many other projects I want to do, and it's just too much for one person to do. Right, here's another bearing. There's another bearing. Look at this, it's all completely drenched. If you guys go through water and you don't do this, you're going to completely trash your RC. I mean completely. It's not going to be worth having it anymore. that's eased on there. Yep, someone who's asking about the power tools at DeWalt. Ten point 10.8 volts. But these are the Ugga ones. These are the impact drivers. God, these are on there. Oh, they have to clean all these out. Bill L said, what happened? Xmaxx got wet. Now we've got to take it apart and clean it all out. I've got an Xmaxx specifically for getting wet, and I didn't use that one today, but I should have done. Can you put a drill motor in your RC? Or you probably could. Well, I don't know why you'd want to. Rage loading. It's not moving really. That's that one off. And need a new glovage. Kev, you are the best YouTuber, said Andrew. Thank you, dude. Glovage, yeah, new glovage. I did the Cush Drive upgrade. Yeah, good upgrade that is, dude. Kev, get Lossy Mini T 2.0, possibly. Possibly. Right, so got those off. Right, so next we've got to get inside here, get all these gears out of it. Someone said, is it worth putting grease on most of the metal parts? Well, I don't know, because the trouble is when you put grease on, what can happen is that it just dirt sticks to it, and then it's just going to be a whole load of mess. Do you have an element enduro? I don't. Kev, do a 12S Ugga. Yeah. Right, so now that can come out of here. And yeah, all these bearings have to come off of here. How's that bearing held in? How's that one held in? I forgot now. We've got to take this apart to get to it. Have we got Trailer Trash in the house? Hey, how you doing? Trailer Trash said he'll be my employee. If I move to America, we'll have a look, dude. No idea when. That's that bearing off of there. That all in there. Next, we've got to get the diffs out. What happened to the 4-stroke? We were doing that yesterday. Stempy was over last night and we played engines. So there's going to be some engine videos soon. Is that the Xmaxx, said Tori? Yes, Troy. Sorry, got your name wrong. Yeah, look at that, all that water in there. If you just leave that, it will just seize up solid, guys. I know a lot of people, they take their RC into the wet and they say, oh, it's waterproof. It says it on the box, it's waterproof. Not really. It's not really waterproof. I mean, it is, but you've got to take it apart afterwards. Right, so what are we going to do now? We've got to get out. We've got to get the diff cups off so that we can get the bearing off. Where are we putting the bits? There. Bearing there. Diff cuff off, bearing off, and this rest of the diff, I'm not going to bother stripping this down. That's going to just dry out. We'll put it back together. So that's the front diff, rear diff, sorry. Oh, we've got more gears in here. Oh, gold. Look at all that, soaked in there. Bearing. This is a lot of work. Every time we want to go water, you've got to do this. That's the rear diff. Rear bulkhead, and that is still looking good. So next we've got to take the front apart and then we're done for today. Well, we're just going to soak the bearings and then we'll be done. So, oh, have I ballsed up a bit here? Have I messed up a bit here? I think I have. Never mind. Worry about it tomorrow. Alright, so that off. Get that steering out. Steering out and front arms off as well. Out you come. There we go. He's out. How many cars do you have? Over 100. I'm not exactly sure how many though. It's over 100 now. Kev, I use an ultrasonic parts cleaner. Hey, nice one, dude. I'm not too worried about getting it perfectly clean because the minute you take it out, it's just a mess again. All these bearings are quite grotchy. Should probably put new ones in, but the ones that will free up, we'll free them up, and the ones that don't, we'll put new ones in. Oh, that bearing's completely seized. How did that even still work? Definitely do a rebuild this thing. What are you going to get next, Kev? I've got the SBR 2.0 coming. I've ordered it. I'm just waiting for it to come. Kev, do you have an Instagram? Yes, and I think there's a link to it down below. If there isn't, go over to my main channel and you'll see a link there. Do tug of war with Raminator and Lossy? Oh, that would be fun. This bearing is just completely seized. How has that even still been working? Do more videos with a Lossy? Yeah, I will, Luke. There will be. You know, as I said, I've got over 100 RC cars. You know, when you've got that many, you can't use every RC every day. So each one's kind of got to take its turn. God, that is on there, that is. So look, all the steering, that's got bearings in there, so we've got to get all those bearings out of there. Every single bearing's got to come out. What a pain in the butt. Right, on to the last bit. We just got to get this apart. Then we're nearly done. Then we can go out and play RCs. Kev, do you like Trump? I don't know Trump, but he appears to be a lot better than the other one. Well, I think any politician's got to be a bit of a psychopath, to be honest. I wouldn't really trust any of them. Get our front diff out of there, and then that'll be it. Go out and play. The front diff's a bit drier actually, still wet, but not as wet. You guys always say, when's the 200-mile-an-hour video coming? I don't know, dude. Really don't know. I know you can't wait. I can't wait myself, but I don't know, dude. I mean, I don't know when I can get it onto a track. I just don't know, dude. No idea. I'm on the case, but there's no set time because, as I keep saying, it's a hobby for me. And if I start setting myself deadlines, I won't enjoy it and it won't be a hobby anymore. And if that happens, then I won't do any YouTube at all. So I'll never stress myself out if I can. If I start stressing myself out, I'll put the tools down and walk away. I mean, with this, I don't really want to be doing this. The trouble is, if I don't do it, then I can kiss goodbye to the Xmaxx. It'll be completely seized up and wrecked. So I've got to kind of do it. Sorry, I ask. No, don't be sorry. I know everybody's itching to see it. Don't apologise. I'm itching to see it myself. I mean, if you guys are not itching to see it, then you won't watch the video. So I'm happy that everybody's itching to want to see it. I'm itching myself. But, you know, I'm just not going to rush myself to get it done because I won't enjoy the hobby, that's all. Right. That's that out. Right, so next I need to get some minerals. I'll be back in a sec. Right, so that is every single bearing in the whole entire Xmaxx if I haven't missed any. Right, back in a sec. Alright, so now I'm just going to remove all of these shields. I've got to plug you in as well as the charger so that the battery doesn't go flat because I want to do a bit of live streaming a bit later. Right, stay there, don't move. Oh, don't fall over. Don't fall over. I've got a power bank dangling off the phone. Right, there we go. Right, so next I want to take these bearing shields off. So I like to use a knife. You can get it in there in the edge. You just flick them out. So to start off with, I'm just going to flick out all these shields and we're going to lob it in that little pot, soak it overnight, and then we're going to give it a good clean out. Well, there's no rush now. I can do it next week. I can do it next year. Hopefully the phone doesn't tumble wumble. Yeah. I've got my power bank kind of dangling off of it and it's trying to make the whole thing fall over. Nick says, sorry, I've hit a nerve. No. You can ask questions, dude, don't worry. You can ask any question you like. It's my fault if I read it, isn't it? Hey? So this is a motor bearing here. That's got a metal shield on there. And these are even harder to get off, so I'm not even going to bother. I'm just going to leave them on there. Nice. Try to clean the camera lens with alcohol. Ooh. What are you soaking them in? I'm going to use this panel wipe stuff. I'm not really sure what it is. I don't think it really matters what you soak them with, as long as it's something that doesn't rust. You know, you can soak it in petrol, gasoline for you Americans. WD-40, I suppose you could use. Brake cleaner, bearing cleaner, thinners, panel wipe. As long as you take it all out afterwards and you oil them up again, you should be fine to sort of clean them with pretty much anything, really. Andrew Scott says, "Can we be friends? We can be YouTube friends." When are you expecting the Raminator engine to come in? I've got no idea. I've been talking to the dude that builds them, and he said he's going to let me know. I emailed the other day to see what's going on, and he said he's on the case. So hopefully soon. How do you know what panel wipe works for? Oh, I don't know, dude. I don't know what works and what doesn't. I'll just put in whatever. Whatever I've got laying around, that's what goes in. Petrol, gasoline, white spirits, methylated spirits, alcohol, rubbing alcohol, whatever. As long as it's something that's not going to make your bearings rust, I don't think it really matters. Any sort of thinners, I think will be good. I'll get back to that one. How do you turn off slow mode in chat? Well, you can't, dude. That's the whole reason. Because if you knew how to turn it off, that means you could spam again. And then everybody will just be spam, 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 copy and pasting. And then the whole comment section's ruined again. And then I've got to start banning people again because they're ruining the chat. And oh my God, I used to have to block a lot of people. And it made me feel guilty because like you guys are all like followers, loyal followers. You're watching my live streams. And I know when you guys are copying and pasting the comments, you're just desperate for me to answer your questions. But you've got to remember, we've got 400 people in on the stream, and it's impossible to answer everybody's. So if there's one person there or a few people there just copy and pasting the same comment over and over, it ruins it. It ruins it for the 400 and another 80 people. So most people like the slow mode because it gives everybody a fair chance to leave a comment without having to spam to get your comment noticed. And I've noticed someone's got a bit of a spammy username to try and make himself stand out, and I tend to ignore those ones. Get moderators. Oh, I've got a couple of moderators now. I've got Clarion. But yeah, slow mode works well. I just can't get that one out. Well, that's so seized anyways. But yeah, these are. Yeah, I won't bother with those. I can't get these steering ones out. No, I don't want to come out. Yeah, people are liking slow mode for the most part. Just cleans up the whole chat. Without slow mode, it's just a mess. Are you a beer drinker? Someone says no. I mean, I do drink every now and then, maybe once or twice a year. That's about it. I'm not a big drinker. Trouble is, when you drink, you can't get stuff done. And my dreams in life go way beyond drinking. You know, of course, it's fun. You go out with your friends, you have a couple of drinks, it's fun. But unfortunately, it just takes away from any dreams that you've got. No, I can't get that out, and I can't be bothered to spend loads of time. Right, so I'm going to lob these in here. Those in there as well. And then I'm going to get this stuff here. Someone said, what is this stuff? I'm not even sure what it is. I think it's panel wipe, is it? Solvents for industrial automotive painting applications. Yeah, panel wipe. Panel wipe this is. That'll do me. I can see it in the comments. They were, no, you can't use panel wipe. No, it's going to do this, it's going to do that. Well, guess what? I don't care. Right, so now I'm going to leave these in here overnight. or maybe for the next week or so. Leave them all in there, and we're going to re-grease them. We're going to replace the ones that we can't get to. So this one here, look, that's still nice and smooth. So all we've got to do with that is re-grease it, and we can go again. And the ones that are really rough and we can't get them to go smooth again, those ones we'll replace. So they can chill in there. And then while that's all chilling there, if we come over here, I've got all these parts here that I've got in this bucket of water. And your tripod won't balance now because I've got my power bank hanging off of it. Hold on. Laminator's holding the power bank. Oh, there we go. So you've got laminator holding the power bank, and so these parts here, so I'll give them a quick scrubbage. Nothing too mad. I'm not doing a perfect rebuild on this Xmaxx. I just want it to be a little bit cleaner again, and it all nicely and freely running. We've got a better servo to put in it as well. So it hasn't got to be perfect. And don't forget, it's winter now. So wherever we're going to take it, it's just going to get muddy again anyway. So it's pointless going perfect. I mean, if you want to make it into a shelf queen again, if you look back on my main channel, I did rebuild this Xmaxx before. And I made it absolutely perfect. It looked brand new again. And I think that video's got 1 million views now. But that video took so long to make, and people keep telling me to make another one. But it's just pointless. I mean, that video took me days and days and days to make and edit. So it's a bit pointless doing the same video again. So I might as well just stick on a live stream, have a little chat with some of you guys. That'll do. That'll do. Quick little scrubbage. Not going to go too mad on it. I mean, you could really go to town with this and scrub it, every nice little detailed bit, and make it perfect. Then you can go over it all with MO94 or WD-40, make all the plastics nice and shiny. You could do all that. And if it was the summer, I might be tempted to do it. But it's just pointless. You know, we're going to go out in the mud again, and it's all going to be back to being messy again. Right, Vinny and 8S is watching. I'm nearly ready to go out. I think I'll be about 15 minutes and I'll be good to go. I'll give you guys a ring in a minute. Some people do really go to town with this, but I don't have the time. That'll do. That'll do. I'm not in it, am I? Right, boom, that'll do. That'll do me. That is one Xmaxx completely torn down. Well, not completely, but we got most of it taken apart. Let me get these gloves off and I will show you. Kev, just admit you're lazy. Oh, I'm lazy sometimes, but not really. I work sort of 13 to 16 hours a day. 12 to 16 hours a day on average. But, you know, is it really work? Playing RC cars? I mean, to me, it's all a hobby doing all this. So it's not really work. Right, guys, we are going to call it for this live stream. Thanks for stopping by. Subscribe, bell button, all that shenanigans. And we're going to be putting this back together again, maybe on a live. I might do it on a live. Don't know when though. We've got a better servo to put in there and all that stuff. And anyway, we might be back on a live stream in, I don't know, 30 minutes maybe. It all depends if we go out. If we go out with the infraction and stuff on the car park, then I might do a little live-o. If we don't, then obviously I won't. All right, guys. See you soon. Bye, 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 bye.